Hello everyone, how good of you to join, and welcome back to Starfield once more on Moon, where we are right now. And yeah, well, as you remember from the last episode, perhaps we have this mission right now on Earth. So the emissary has given me a key to a base on Luna, Earth's moon, saying I'll learn more about the artifacts if I investigate. So this is a quest directly from the Starborn that we have received here. So we've also learned quite a bit about the Starborn in the last episode, also their endless hunt for the artifacts, and perhaps we can break that cycle. We'll just see that once we continue onwards here. It's beautiful, by the way. I love being on planets and on moons, and I think this is Earth over there, even though of course Earth is a wasteland nowadays. Still, at least we can see it sometimes. Nova Galactic Research Station.
Over 100 years old. Original Nova Galactic construction is my guess. Built to stand the test of time.
Alright, let's have a look around. I think we'll need to get inside somehow. I think there is the airlock, yeah. By the way, on Moon, there's still one more resource that would be open for scanning. I haven't found it yet. Must be somewhere hidden, in a cave perhaps. And yeah, we can unlock this here actually with the key that we received from the Starborn emissary. Of course, the biggest question always is, where's the loot? There's actually quite a bit. There's also some lockers. It's especially useful, what I figured out is that it's especially useful looking at these things when there's a boss close by, right? So at the end of a dungeon perhaps. Something like that, because there's usually a lot of credits waiting. There's a big chest, but this is just an adaptive frame. Now that's quite valuable, no doubt about it. And there's a science crate with a master unlock, unfortunately. Let's go to the skills there real quick. I've got 3 skill points available to me right now. I think persuasion, yes, another mastery we can actually go with. Rank 4, 50% increased chance of success when persuading someone. So let's go ahead and unlock this one. That's the second mastery skill that we have now after the weightlifting. So I think we're actually on a good track with those two. And then we have the security one. Unfortunately, I will still need to pick 13 locks before I can actually go for master level locks. So this is still quite a bit off. And I'm also working on the rank 3 right now. So we need to destroy another 28 ships if I want to unlock the ability to class B ships, if we want to go with them, right? So this is also quite a bit away there. Class B ships would be the next upgrade then, for me to get a better ship, right? So as I also said, we should probably get a new ship at some point now. And Class B would be the go-to here. Still need to destroy a few ships on the way, so we are probably going to do this in this episode here too.
Look at the state of this facility.
Doing some side missions.
I wonder why this place
hunting
was
pirates and
abandoned
stuff.
in such haste.
There's the Nova Galactic Research. Project Prism launch. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up. I will be recording the event. Seems like there's a point of interest above me. Outside? I think this is actually above me or outside. Oh, there is another room entirely. No, it's the same thing actually. So I think it's outside. Like us, it's really easy to jump in low gravitation. There it is.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of
Amazing
science
to
at a
think
time,
that we're
Canaveral.
standing on the same
Counting down.
planetary
5,
body where humankind
4,
first
3,
ventured into space.
2, 1.
We've come a long way since then.
Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Alright, so that was the project. Traveling at the speed of light, it seems, to Jupiter. And yeah, we now need to go to NASA. Really? Go to NASA. That's on Earth. Holy cow, really? Let's do this. And here we are on Earth now, once again. So we've been here before, right? Doesn't look that much different. And there's the launch pad of NASA. So I think in Cape Canaveral.
Unless I'm mistaken, that's one of the launch towers used during the evacuation of the Earth. I can't even imagine the chaos.
NASA launch tower. And we kind of need to get up there now. I think that is one of the last rockets then that got stuck down here.
The most likely way into the NASA facility would be via an elevator shaft taking us straight down. Hopefully the system is still in operation.
Like, yes, there is a power cell right next to it. With that we can power up the elevator. Oh, a spacesuit. I'll take that. Some adaptive frames just lying around. Is this the way forward? Actually have a look inside. First person mode gives you a better flashlight angle. Unfortunately, I think this is the end of it. So we got power, that's at least something. Let's have a look at this one. There. Definitely goes up here.
I've visited worlds with temperatures this low before, and it's never been a pleasant experience.
Unfortunately, there is no elevator anymore. That would have been too easy.
It's clear the gantry was in loading position. I wonder what prevented this particular colony ship from lifting. The lift system seems to be completely offline. We should search for a way to restore the power and get it back into operation.
Okay, NASA. Ah, there's the access code that we have. I wonder how long this has been closed here already. Some suits. There's a power cell. Alright, here we go.
This looks like it was some type of crew preparation area. Probably the last step before boarding. It's definitely seen better days.
Error. Archives damaged.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those two military hands. Station log.
Delivery
Dr.
from
Judith
Mars.
Tatien.
Instead, comes with 2
The
members of the
recent delivery
military.
from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting
With a
more
sample
samples
from
on
Mars.
Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation.
So
4
perhaps it
hours
has something to
talking
do with
Victor
that
and his team
sample.
About theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Look at all this structural damage. We need to be careful around here.
Holy cow, there's a museum.
Oh my goodness. Some of the artifacts here are from the earliest years of NASA. Oh, what a shame all of this was left behind to deteriorate.
In 2150, scientists first predicted the destruction of our beloved Earth. Atmospheric phenomena would cause breathable air to sputter outside of Earth's gravity, dooming all life that remained. An estimated 50 years until the end has given NASA and other space agencies around the world the opportunity to migrate humanity away from certain death and into the stars. Thanks in part to the development of the grav drive, humanity will live on.
Some kind of an acrobat.
The Mars Exploration Rover program. Oh. Look for the Opportunity rover on Mars. So we also get another side mission where we can find it. Technician's Deep Raccoon spacesuit. We got a lot of spacesuits here. One of any one of these is good. Technician? That's the one. 15% damage reduction from robots. Other than that, it's rather bad stats. Also, it doesn't look very nice. Looks like one of the first spacesuits ever. The same goes with the Recon spacesuit over there. And the Apollo 11 mission, the lunar module Eagle, was the first crewed spacecraft to touch down on Earth's moon. Pretty sure we do get a side mission for that. Probably still up there somewhere. And Nova Galactic, the creators of the Voltaire supercomputer, on an ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself, the grav drive, reaching Jupiter in moments what would have been previously taken years. It is the first spaceship that had the grav drive on board. Looks very plausible. Project Prism, the creators of Voltaire. Oh, that's the same text. And yeah, it's the same text. The grav drive. Pretty cool stuff, I think. We move on.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith,
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
So that was in 2137. Find information about the prototype.
They were clearly testing space habitat viability in this area. It seems as if they knew the inevitable was on the horizon. Not much left of this geology laboratory. Ironically, the surrounding rock appears to have sealed the fate of this part of the facility.
No power required once more. Probably not too far off. There's the power switch. Oh, this is a novice level. We can probably do this. Just for the heck of it and see what we might discover. Fortunately, nothing really, but at least another skill point towards our challenge. There we have an advanced one. Oh, Sarah, what are you doing? Just a bunch of crafting materials that we of course collect. But the problem with them is they're very heavy usually, and it's clogging up my inventory for loot, for the real loot, right? But there's a power cell. Probably going to need that. Ah, there's another one, all right. a calibrated old Earth pistol. For such an old tack, it's actually doing quite a lot of damage. Oh, there is a turret. Where's Sarah? You should be helping me. I think we need more heavy weapons for these.
Not another one for me.
Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Keep this one here so. Not very precise, that one here.
Valuable? Well, look at that. It appears we've found one of Vasco's long-lost relatives. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to find out.
Unfortunately, map packs getting more rare, and we still need a lot of them all the time. Another advanced lock. This could be tricky, because here we actually have now several possible paths, but I think this is the right one. Perfect. Problem is we're down to 2 med packs, so definitely we'll need to find something.
Project Log, Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us? It's all going to be possible.
Project Log. Dr. Judith Tatienne. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Okay, so this was 41, 9 years before the event, I think.
Project log, Dr. Judith Tatienne.
And it seems like the side effects were ignored in the beginning of the grav drive.
It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly.
If there's a way to access the deeper sections of this storage area,
Now everyone
I'm
wants all
certain
the
we'll find
publicity
it.
they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives.
Oh,
Expeditions
there's no
to
gravitation in
Alpha
here.
Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades before
Why
we
is
know
Sarah
what
all of a
side
sudden
effects
on the other side of the
operating a
door?
grav drive can
Like this is
be.
the same room?
But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly
Okay,
bears
we
in the
actually will
mountains.
need to pick one of these. Right, I think there's the, yep, the grav drive. At least the experiment. Now we just need to find the entrance to that computer lab. Oh, there's a lot of doors to pick right now, but I think, yeah, it's on the same level actually. It has to be just one there. There's a lot of possibilities for this one. But I think that's the right one. Here you go. Getting the hang of this, but it's always from new, right? Always from scratch. There's so many possibilities here. I think this one or this one. Where should this? Ah, there it's supposed to work. Okay, right. We need to find something like. This one will probably not work at all. Do we still get a challenge progress here? I hope so. Right. Victor Eiser. Prototype drive.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the
I
history?
know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me.
Alright, this is already then 11 years after they find out that the atmosphere of Earth is faltering.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars.
Alright, so he actually touched the artifact from Mars and everything unfolded then, and it seems like actually that catastrophic damage to Earth was caused by this grav drive that they built after getting the vision from the artifact. It was actually a devastation caused by humanity itself. NASA maintenance key, we probably will need that. And release the artifact. Gravitation is back. And we get a new artifact with that. As soon as I can actually leave this place. There is another advanced lock with some chests inside.
That was locked.
Spacesuits once more. I can see a lot of credits rolling in. Oh, there's a safe with an expert level. Distilled water. Not that much, really. I was hoping for a bit more. Just a bit of credits, really. And there it is. Where it all started. Artifact C.
Observation. You've arrived on the surface of Earth. what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Right, so we need to get out of here. I think we actually wanted, or could, yeah, get further up. There might be some hostile. Oh yeah, Starborn.
Come on! I can't take much more of this! Get down! You picked the wrong day to piss me off! Ah!
Holy cow. There's a few of them. Oh, a legendary recon spacesuit. I would like to have a look at that now. It's the same style. Not bad. Automatically use a med pack when hit and health is below 25%. It's quite valuable, 11,000. Probably going to sell it. Nothing has beat our current spacesuit yet. No med packs. Right, that seems to be a power source again. Power is required. All the way over here. Ah, and there's the power cell. Not too far off, mostly. Ah, I think I know where we are. This is where we came from. This is the entrance again of the whole cave. Yep. We get outside and then see what happens in the next episode. Stay tuned.